Welcome. Today we are talking about changes to expect in first trimester of pregnancy. What is the first trimester? This is the time from when pregnancy begins to the end of the 12th week of pregnancy. So this is the time that we expect many changes in the body, because there is formation of the baby. This is when we want to make a real human being. And so there are changes that occur. Some of these changes could occur even before you know that you are pregnant. You just see changes and realize that you could be pregnant. Now, the first sign is a missed period, especially if you are a person who has regular menses. You realize that you have a change. There is a missed period. This is the first sign of pregnancy. So if you find such a sign, it is going to visit your doctor and get tested to know whether you could be pregnant. The second sign is morning sickness. Morning sickness comes because of some are triggered by some things. So like food, after eating. Some will have it in the morning after waking up. Others will have it when they have some smells, when there are some smells that they don't really like. So morning sickness is normal, but it shouldn't go too much to the point of not retaining anything. Because when you don't retain anything, you could become dehydrated, or even the kid could be affected, and nutrients also will not reach you or even the baby. And so morning sickness should be reported to the doctor if it becomes too much. Now, what are how can you prevent it? Basically, we will talk about it in another time, but you could eat more regular amount. If don't take a lot of food. Also, when you wake up, don't wake up in a rush. Just wake up slowly and let it be a process of waking up. And secondly, anything that irritates you, just avoid it. Don't move and focus on things that irritate you. So in this, we shall be able to prevent morning sickness. And so next sign, we have frequent urination. You may need to visit the bathroom many times, and this is due to some pressure exerted by the uterus on the side of the bladder, and also relaxation of muscles. So if you need to just go to the washroom, sometimes you may even have some urine leaking when you cough or sneeze, and so this is normal at that point. Just visit the washroom as much as you can, and you enjoy. Next, we have tiredness. You could feel tired. That is fatigue. You feel your body like you don't feel like doing anything, and you feel sleepy. So what you can do is just take naps during the day if you have time. Also, when you sleep, just sleep for long hours as you can, but also remember to wake up, rehydrate, and feed well and the right diet. And next, we'll talk about breast changes. You could have some breast engorgement, that is some hardness, especially near to the nipple, as the body prepares. This is hormonal. The body is preparing for all the processes of giving birth and pregnancy. So these changes are normal. If you have heartburn, it's another sign of another thing that you experience in the first trimester. This is due to relaxation of also stomach muscles. And so how you handle this, just take small regular amounts, avoid very acidic foods, and also if it becomes too much, visit your doctor for some medication. Otherwise, heartburn could be there, and you need to deal with it at that point. We have also constipation. Some people will have bloating. Bloating is due to those digestion issues. At times the body has slowed digestion because of absorption of nutrients and the hormonal changes that are there. So if you have constipation, just rehydrate well, take some fiber diet, bit of vegetables, and let your body sort itself slowly, but take more of fluids. And this one helps to deal with constipation. Next week, we have growing of your belly, especially towards the end of the trimester. The belly could become a bit bigger, though just a bit, and also a bit hard. So growing of the belly is one of the good signs of pregnancy. It is visible. You can confirm you are pregnant and you feel good about it. Next, we have some veins could be visible. That is especially on the legs, and also some on the breast and any other area. So visible veins are a sign that blood flow is really moving on, and it is good and normal for you. We also have emotional symptoms. Sometimes you feel moody, you feel a bit tired, you feel like you don't want anything. You need to control your moods a bit so that you don't get into messes and messes and messes. It is a stage of pregnancy and it is good. We appreciate it. So we don't want to let it affect us. We don't want to let it to affect us a lot. If you feel lightheadedness, that is, you feel like a bit kind of dizzy or loss of control, it is normal. It is due to burden to the heart, and even to the heart, especially to supply a lot of blood and all that to you, and also the pressure on the body to do a lot of things. So this lightheadedness should not be much. You should not be fainting. Any fainting episodes are not good, and they are danger, and they are dangerous. So you need to visit your doctor if you start falling off or fainting. So if you have lightheadedness, you just need to relax, rehydrate well, and also feed well, and continue taking the supplements that you take, but let it not be prolonged, because you'll have all things followed up by your doctor. Next, we have some changes on the private parts. There could be a bit of engorge, a bit of swelling, or also discharge, which could be especially thin white and could get thicker as we progress, and also could have some spotting. Spotting is normal when it is not bleeding. That is a lot of blood. You should not need a lot of some pads for that, or 2 pads. You just need, it is something small. So if there is spotting, it is normal and should go for the right duration. So that is those are the expectations and the things that we expect to experience during pregnancy. If you have any signs that really bother you, visit your doctor, and it is important. Remember to go for follow-up clinics to the doctor, to have your pregnancy followed up well, and to have everything controlled really well. Wish you all the best, and if you're pregnant, may you have the best moment. And thank you so much for following. Kindly subscribe and continue supporting this content, and so that we are able to bring more to you. Thank you so much.